there, Haven students and families. This is Mr. Marino. I'm going to go through how to get to the CMS Student Portal. It's easiest if you use the Google Chrome browser. And once you're in there, you can just search for CMS Student Portal. It's usually one of the first ones on the list. Portal, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. Once you get to this screen, it doesn't matter if you want to use RazKids, Education Galaxy, Dreambox, just click on the word clever. It doesn't matter which one you click on. Click on the word clever. On this screen, you're going to want to log in using your student's ID number. In class, we call it their username number. Some classes that we have it highlighted on their name tag, so we call it the yellow number. But whatever they're used to calling it, it's going to be that long student ID number, that long username number. Type in, go ahead and click go. On this screen, it's going to ask you for a password. Now, the password is the same for every student within a grade level. So, for example, if you're in kindergarten, your password is going to be capital C MSX2031. First grade, here's your password. Second grade, here's yours. Third grade password. Fourth grade password. And finally, the fifth grade password. Now, the fifth grade password has a little extra to it. We've added an exclamation point and a number 8 on there too. Otherwise, depending on what grade level your child is in, this is the password they will use, and they'll have to make sure that this first letter is capitalized, no matter what grade level they're in. So it always starts with a capital C and then lowercase letters. So you'll go ahead and have your child put in their password, depending on their grade level. And if they want to, they can click on this little eyeball, and it'll show them what they've typed in. And that way they can check and see if they've typed it correctly. Once you're in your screen, their screen will look somewhat like this. To get to all those applications that's provided by CMS, you'll want to click on this blue square that has the big white letter C for clever. On this screen here, you're going to click where the colorful squares are, where it says log in with NC EdCloud. And then on this screen here, you have access to the applications. There's Dreambox, Edgenuity, Education Galaxy, RazKids. I'm not sure if there's, even though it's on your screen, there may or may not be access to Pearson or Studies Weekly for grades K through 2, even though it shows up on your screen. But most K through 2 classes their needs are pretty well met with Dreambox, Edgenuity, Education Galaxy, and RazKids. One last thing to remember, if you are going to use either of those applications, whenever you are done using the applications, especially if you have another child, another CMS student, another child in your household, make sure that they log off completely. So if they're using something like Dreambox, make sure they click the X and then the green check mark. And when they're on this screen here, make sure they find their name and then click log out and close the tab. And lastly, on this NC EdCloud screen, make sure they find the word log out and click it and close the tab. That'll help, especially if you have another child in the house that's using the CMS Student Portal, because if they don't log out, they may accidentally end up using the other child's account. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me or email your homeroom teacher. Thank you.